Let's talk about the Champions League now, the big ones tonight, starting with Leicester City and Atletico Madrid. And of course, you have Real Madrid and will be playing Bayern Munich. Now, interestingly, you have the Madrid team, having the upper hand, Leicester City, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, and Bayern. For Leicester, playing at the King Power Stadium is huge. It's very huge, and that's what the coach and also the players are banking on. We listen to Leicester's coach now, Fixtures, and also one of the players talking ahead of the game tonight.
We need to make sure offensively we need to create more. We've got to get a goal back. But on the same token, we need to be mindful of players of the ilk of Griezmann, as you spoke about, that we need to deny them space because they're a very, very good counter-attack team. So we're at home. We need to be more forceful than we were. And, as you say, but respectful of the opposition as well. We're not here to make the numbers up. We're here to have a right go, and that'll be the first message. Yes, of course, you want footballers to express themselves, to enjoy it, and to play with a smile on the face, because I think that at times is when you get the best out of them. But also, we need to be smart, we need to be alert to things. So all the things that it takes to win a football match, but players will tell you, after the game, if you've lost, you've not enjoyed it.
I think Madrid, obviously, given the history, over the last couple of years, they always participate in Champions League. We're here for the first time in club's history, so even though we have a great atmosphere here, we will be, the stadium will be burning. I don't think anybody loves to come here, play against Leicester in the King Power. Nevertheless, we're still the underdogs, but we still try to take our chance.
Christian Football, they will have to take their chances. Toby, what do you think? I mean, he says at the King Power Stadium, when people come, other opponents come and all that, is a huge atmosphere. Will that play an advantage tonight?
Yeah, they have a date with history today. We saw the first leg. It was, even the goal score was controversial. It was a controversial
very unlucky
goal. Unlucky, and they played very well. They were even playing, at first start they had the possession, they were playing as if they were at home. So what they just like the coach said, they are going to be conscious of counter-attack, because considering the fact that they know what Griezmann can do and other players on the team. Solidly defense from Atletico Madrid, and also try to get the control of the midfield with our own Ndidi leading the pack in the midfield. But with the situation they have, they can get the result. I believe so much. Something just tells me that Leicester City is going to just get the result because the firepower up front they have it. They are a rejuvenated side with new mentality, just wanted to prove the fact that they can get something done. Against all odds, nobody even gave them the chance to get to this stage. Yes. A lot of people were expected them to lose so scandalously to Atletico Madrid, one of the best who has been club has been consistent in the Champions League, and it's a day with destiny. For them to just get the points, and they are at home, just like I said, not anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Wes Morgan, a decision will be made today whether Captain Wes Morgan will be fit for that particular match. I mean, it's the captain, is the leader. So
even if he doesn't play, has good replacement, and inspirationally he's also there to also support from the bench.
Correct.
Or from the crowd.
Okay. No disrespect to Leicester and Atletico. The big match for tonight is between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Toby, 2-1 down, Bayern Munich. We saw that match how it unfolded last week. Bayern dominance in the first half. Second half, they got that red card and was downhill from there. What are the chances of them actually overturning this deficit? Obviously, Lewandowski looks like he's back.
Even the coach of Real Madrid, he knows that
it's not over.
It's not over because it's a dicey game. Both teams are parading fantastic players who can do damages if you slip. So it's an opportunity for both teams for Real Madrid to consolidate on that win, or for Bayern to bounce back. Because if Jerome gets that opportunity, he drives in at the left and just do from the right, he gets his left and take those shots. If the Real Madrid goalkeeper slips, it's going to be a goal. So it's a game that is so open. In fact, this is going to be the most watched match in the history of Champions, because a lot of people want to see if Bayern can bounce back. because or if Real Madrid can consolidate. Even at the weekend, I was not too impressed with Real Madrid resting most of their players.
Because they were getting ready for this game.
A big match. So let's see how it pans out. Even they nearly lost that game because a lot of people are following.
They were better. They scored.
They
Bayern, with all their firepower, I mean, they scored. I mean, 3-2. Bayern, I mean, it was goalless. If you watch that game again, discover that the ball just refused to get into the net. I mean,
but now they're having a team, complete team. A lot of people want to also attribute the result of the first leg because they were one man down. Because they will have still, because it was close. They could have got an equalizer and make it 2-2. But those away goals count. This is where they have to prove that they want to win the Champions League. Any of them that skate through today are potential threats to winning anybody's to disturb anybody.
Gary Bale is out. Unfortunately, ankle injury.
It doesn't stop the firepower of Real Madrid. That's why they are the Galacticos. They have
because
players.
they played without the BBC at the weekend, and you're having likes of Isco and all that
stepping up. But that's against Sporting Gijon, right? This is against Bayern Munich.
They have 2 away goals.
Much more bigger side.
2 away goals. That you have to erase those 2 away goals. So it's a huge tax for Bayern,
yes.
But it's possible. Okay. But if Madrid decide to sleep, Bayern will shock them. So it's a game that all mental alertness, determination, the willpower, even tactical approach, because both coaches are going to switch tactics along the line and see when the game is not, because it's going to be a very cagey game, because both of them will be play with cautiousness and see. But it's going to be a sweet battle for us. If you miss it, then you
can't wait.
I can't
so
just
obvious. Let's go on and listen to Carlo Ancelotti. He's been speaking ahead of tonight's game.
For 60 minutes, the game was good. We had a good control, and I think we have to be able to do this for 90 minutes, avoiding mistake. Of course, to try to win here, we have to do the perfect game. With intensity, with courage, with personality, and to use all our quality. The training is important for these 2 players. Lewandowski is okay. He trained yesterday with the rest of the players. He trained well without problem. It's important test for Jerome and for Mats. They trained yesterday individually, but of course we have to have a test on the pitch with the ball. But I think that both has a lot of opportunity to play.
Bayern Munich coach Carlo Ancelotti basically saying that Robert Lewandowski might just feature tonight against Real Madrid. In terms of team news for Real Madrid, injury worries here and there. Gary Bale is out, obviously. There's no Pepe and there's no Rafael Varane as well. So Toby, that defense is not looking very solid when you miss those 2 key players.
Yeah, but the good thing for Real Madrid also is that they have those 2 advantage.
Yes.
But now how they are able to manage those situations, because those 2 players are very crucial to the defense. Now they are not there. That they need to start defending from the midfield, and that's why they need to be forced through. And that's the ability for them to curtail Robben, Ribéry, Lewandowski, every other person that will be attacking player playing from there. We start from the midfield, and that's why they need to choke the midfield. And also, you also don't rule out the opportunity of the scoring powerness of Real Madrid going on counter and taking those long balls and see Cristiano Ronaldo and Isco and other players coming to the party. So, and another thing that is going to count for Real Madrid, for Bayern, is they have a very experienced coach, a very good coach who has played the Champions League and has also won the Champions League. So you understand the veracity of the match and intensity.
Both coaches are.
But both coaches. But for also Real Madrid, for also Real Madrid, I was coming to that. For also Real Madrid, Zinde know that the pressure is on him to deliver. They had a very long, fantastic gap on the La Liga, was cut down, and the gap is narrowed. And now they have the Champions League, which is the pride. What makes them the Galactico? They are the best team in Europe. They always want to prove that they are the best, and you must beat the best to be the best. And so it's a game that is going to be very open, irrespective of the team news, the injuries and everything, or the tactical approach and everything. It's going to. I know Tyre will not miss this match.
Yeah, obviously it's a game.
You're really promoting the game. Okay,
it's a game to look forward. So good news. I don't know. Is it good news?
3 points is what matters.
3 points. Okay, the last time Toby was in the studio, Arsenal lost, and he was a very happy man. So now you're back today. Arsenal, okay, they won against Middlesbrough yesterday, and then 2-1. Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil getting the goals for the Arsenal in that particular matchup. Toby, what are you feeling like today? Are you sad that Arsenal won? I mean, it's strange.
I got a lot of responses after that last week program.
Yeah.
But now let me take Toby away from him. Let me talk as a journalist.
Okay.
Fine.
For Arsenal, for Arsenal, it was a game that they needed to build their confidence. I've seen even Sanchez scoring and other players also coming to. It was a difficult game. Remember they played. It was a draw in the first leg at the Emirates. Now they've gone to Middlesbrough to prove a point that they must be consistent to fight. At least if it's their regular top 4. They still have the possibility of getting the regular top 4. But in all, kudos to the team because they fought hard and got the victory.